lost the stream there. Sorry about that, everyone. Let me just see if I can get that back up again. Just have to wait a little minute for it to refresh. Come on, tablet, work. So hopefully we'll be back in. It's taking a while to refresh it in a minute. Is it not working? Let me restart it. Sorry about that. It looks like for some reason the stream problems come again. It goes like this every now and again. For some reason it decides to just randomly do this. Okay, we're back on now. Okay, we're back in. Sorry about that, everyone.
Well met again.
Yeah. So sorry about that. Sometimes it, you know, broadcasted, although it's pretty reliable, occasionally it can go wrong. So I'll just pause it a minute. Get rid of that chewing gum over there a minute. Just checking that my stuff is charging. Tablet is charging. I'm just making sure things are charged. We just make sure that one isn't on as well. That one might actually be. Let me just stop it doing the Wi-Fi on that one. Give it a better chance to succeed. Well, obviously this island is very, very dangerous. If I'd have tried to take out one of the portals, it would have been suicide. So this one is important to try and get all your upgrades up. But even with that, we did fairly well to get the upgrades. We still got
anything about whatever screws up the internet.
Yeah, the internet is. See, as you can see, we're in a lot of trouble now because I can't get away from this thing. All I can do is do this and try and get back like this. But they'll probably come back as well because it's still a blood moon. And if this thing runs out, all these people could get me. So I'm going to have to go back again because otherwise I'm going to try and do a wall. Because we need the daytime to arrive. They probably decimated our place. I've got a few coins, but I don't want to lose the diamonds. I may have to unlock something to make sure we don't lose those. No, I can't do it. If I do this, this will give us the final upgrade. I don't think I've got enough coins, so I've got to survive till daytime. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I have to survive till daytime. I don't think I can get out of this situation. So this could be the end of me. I'd love to, do that if I could. But basically, it's still a blood moon, and we're in great danger of dying here. And I haven't got enough coins, so they're just gonna. Yeah, there's nothing I can do except turn invisible. So they'll take my coins in a minute. I'm just trying to get away and survive till daytime. But it looks like daytime isn't going to arrive. So I'm just going to run away just to give me that time. You can switch off at any time, but I need to refresh so I can do it again. But you see, his time has kind of stopped. That's the trouble with the blood moon. It stops time. How they do that, I'll never know. So it's like I thought, well, I'll go that way, but that seemed to be bad either way, didn't it? This seems the better of the two, since there was less this way than that way. So if I cannot do anything about these diamonds, because we'll lose these if the day doesn't hurry up. And here it comes. I'll try and put this wall up to slow them down. I can only do it a couple of times because I've got to have the energy to do it, and I haven't got the energy, I don't think. So it takes a lot of energy to do that. So I'm going to risk doing this. and hope I can go to the left far enough, because I can't go any more to the right because that's the end of the line there. So all I've got to do is try to escape these. It's my only chance. I have to go. They are now catching up. The only thing I can do is drop the coins. Right, okay, well I've had it. Okay, I've had it. I've had it. It was either go to the right and lose, or yeah, I got to outrun them. I got to outrun them. These are all my dead people. It's not a pretty sight, is it? If day arrives, we're saved. But basically, we're practically dead here. Which means we'll go back to Island 1. So it could all go wrong fast on this. As you could probably tell. Because I doubt we've got anything left. One archer and a builder. But it's not looking good, is it? All my have we got any archers? Please! If I had an archer, I'd... Go on, there's got to be one archer here. Please, defend me from this hell. Oh, thank God. Yeah, they're persistent little monkeys. There's only one left. All I do was one archer. That's all I want. One archer. Come on. I must be. Is anybody I can recruit quickly? No, I've got no coins left. All we gotta do is hope the guy from the tower does it. You see what? Time stands still for a very long time, doesn't it? I think you've got to destroy the last of the ones. The farmers are the ones I don't want to lose, but it looks like that could be it. Although there might be a huge army following behind, which there probably is.
Lost coins and gems.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, without recruits, we're done for. And here they come. So we'll be heading back to Island 1. Don't do this, I hate them. The greed are murderous lot. I should have got that upgrade. Whether I died or not, because that upgrade would have made a big difference. But it seemed like a hell of a lot of coins. I didn't think I had enough. It's almost a full bag I would need, I think. Oh, please make the daytime come. We've got no money though, we've had it. It's amazing how it can go wrong so quick, isn't it? Oh, here they come then. Don't worry about grabbing the tools. I'll try going back.
Looks like for every farmer you create, you need an archer or fighter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know what to do here. My only hope is just keep running. Basically, oh god. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know. Oh no, there's if only had a coin. So really, yeah, it's the end of the line now. So from going from a position where, oh god, there's that thing. That thing will try and run me down and smack me hard. I wonder what this does. So basically, oh no, that's I think that is diamonds. We don't want that. All I want is a box of coins. It's not gonna happen, is it? No, no. There's the end of the line. So that's it. We're dead. Toast. He's gonna nick all our money. You vicious! Trust that vicious thing to do it. Right, I've got to try and do this and get out of here quick. Oh, please recharge. But yeah, that thing. If he gets destroyed, you get a sackload of coins. But you know, I can't destroy him. I'm gonna try and go invisible and get past him. Oh, blipping trollops. I'm gonna go past that. I don't want diamonds, thank you. Right, okay, let's... Right, it just came back then. It's a little bit late, isn't it? They sense which way I'm going, that's the trouble. All I'll do is outrun them. Can't outrun them. So we're basically, we're dead here. We're dead. More deader than I've ever been before. See that, you know, as soon as they grab the crown, that's it. Dead meat, baby. Shut up. See, I can't even get out of there. Please revive me. Oh no! That's it, and now we're lost because there's no. I can't get this back off this guy. It's impossible. You know, you can't. I can't like breeze past, grab it. Once he's got it on his head, that's it. You can't stop it. So basically, it just follows that man all the way back. Although, you know, I can't get it off of him. I can't like punch him. I didn't get it. Did I get it? I did get. Oh no, we didn't. So basically, once they got it, you can't like pull it back off of him. So from what it looked like it was going all nice and sweet, suddenly that went wrong. Looking back, what could I have done? Probably hit a couple of portals before I started, which would have meant less overall, but they probably would have dismantled me. Now you can use choose a different one now. So I think I'll have a woman. No, I think we'll have a man this time. I don't know even what it was. It's probably a woman. You know, that's probably why we got no one wrong. So, but the good news is we're back on Island 1 and everything's good. All we've got to do is learn from that mistake and do it all again. It's funny, one minute you think everything's gone great and then all of a sudden they just rip you to pieces. But that's the 4th island for you.
Looks
really,
like the enemy went through that portal.
Yeah. Alright, rethink of tactics now. The tactic now is to go immediately back to Island 4,
Portal.
run all the way to the end to where that that final upgrade was, get back and try and build that boat so fast before they arrive. That's our only chance of survival. We have to get that final upgrade, because if we got that final upgrade, I'm not going to go your way, or I will go your way. So until we get the highest possible walls on the 4th island, so that it can hold off that attack long enough for our archers to destroy them, we can't get past it. The ghost is our little tutorial. She helps you. You get it at the very beginning of the game, and if you have a certain upgrade, like one of the people that can upgrade things, they will say stand here. If you have that particular person on you, then you can upgrade this tower and give it a special power. Okay, but first of all we're going to upgrade this wall. Now the only thing that can happen on this particular island is that, you know, we just got the cave place. Okay, right, I'm going to try and find out where the outer wall is. That's that one. Where's the outer wall here? This is the outer wall, so we've just got to do this outer wall. You only got to put, you know, a few in, and it goes straight up to that strong wall. So you don't have to keep rebuilding the same walls and go through that entire process of going up one level then another. You know, you just put in that first lot of coins, and then that maximises it back up to the top. Okay, we only got the cave here, which I think is on. Not very sure which side it's on. I wish it would say which side it's on, but I suppose you can't do that yourself. So let me just do that wall. I've got loads of money here, so money is not a problem on this. You can build less walls if you want. You don't have to build back every wall. You could just only put the outer ones on and say the one the other side of that, so that you don't spend too much of your resources. But we can immediately send back a new army, and then that's what we'll try and do. He won't drop his coins until daytime. So I'm a little bit upset now, obviously. You know, I lost all those good guys. Hate them. Looks like we've got no builders now. It's upsetting, isn't it? It's gonna chill out game, this. Really? I'm not sure it was chill out. I find the first couple of islands isn't too bad, you know, as long as you get the economy going in pretty early, you know, it's not too bad. But you know, the third and the fourth, God, it's really tough because especially that fourth one. The third one, was it? I can't remember if it's got the, but the one that's got the winter on it, that's a real headache. That is, because you can't do anything about it. Now we got a full troop here, look. So if the flags are, you know, fully built there, look, you can see there's 4 flags fully built. If they're like half, you know, they're kind of ripped, that means you haven't got enough people to actually make one of those soldiers. Alright? So that's what that means. Right, they're going to build up all the walls. We're safe here. We've only got the, you know, the little cave at the end, so we should be able to withstand any attack on here. Right, now that daytime has arrived, we can give them a coin, he'll go off, and then he'll come back with some money. That's a big drawback. Island 4, winter comes quick, and you don't get a guy to give you money, so that's why it's very difficult. You can't move as quick as you probably want. Yeah, this here is our archer mod. We definitely need this. You know, once you got the archer guys, in the previous games you could do it up to 3 days in advance. Or in the game now with this new one, 2 crowns. Once you've upgraded this, that stays there until you, unless you die. So that will stay throughout our journey through. That will always be accurate archers. In previous one, I keep doing it up to 3 days in advance. So it was a little bit more tricky. See, here's one of the farms, so we could do one there. But we're safe-ish here. In fact, we could try and get rid of that cave. Because if you kind of knock down the cave, what it means is you get like a few days where you don't get any attacks at all. Because they're the only cave left. Now, I can't make up those diamonds I've lost. They do give me a 2 or 3 extra diamonds. So they give you a small bit of leeway where if you lose just 2 or 3, you might get those back. But if you lose more than that, you'll never ever make it back. You don't need every single upgrade to actually complete this game, but you do need the 4th island upgrade for the walls, because they give you the strongest walls and the strongest soldiers, and you can do the actual knights, which are the strongest fighters of all. They can destroy things very fast, and by getting that final upgrade you also get the way a means of destroying the cave. Once you destroy the cave, you'll never get attacked again on that island. So it's very important to take out the cave completely, because then that island is totally safe. You don't have to worry ever again about an attack. Right, sometimes when you build stuff, things get in the way. See, I should be able to give this guy here a coin. But sometimes if you've built something nearby, you don't always come up. Now this island is pretty safe because we only got the cave there to worry about, so we'll only get, it's only a blood moon we really have to worry about, because we've got nice strong walls here. We should be able to survive anything. Plus we have these fire things as well, so if any get any attack, they quickly burn them. But 4th island, it's very difficult to establish a base there and get somewhere. So I'm going to do this already. Now, because we have, if I go to the map, because here we've built this lighthouse and it's a stone one, it means you don't have to fully rebuild the ship anymore. You only have to put a certain amount in, okay, and it'd be a lot less resources that you need to do. So you know, you might only have to use half as much. With each upgrade of the lighthouse, I think the wooden one, it lasts for one go. Okay, so if you go from island 1 to island 2 and then you die and you go back, the boat you don't have to half build. But once that, and then the wooden one gets to turn down. But if you do a stone one, it's a bit more permanent. It stays there for a few turns. If you do the final upgrade, then it will never be destroyed. And that's really what we want. So you've got to go back and forth in this. So what might happen is, all we've got to do, they might just fully rebuild this, because you notice we've dropped a lot of logs here. So all they got to do is just build it, really. We don't have to keep putting coins in for another lot of wood, because we have a lighthouse which safeguards it, so they can build all this. All we've got to do is put 2 coins at the end to say, you know, it's ready to sail. So it saves a lot of hard work. But you know, every time you try and build a boat, when you go to the next time, it's always a lot of resources you've got to plug in. You can't pass time, no. But you can just build the boat as fast as possible and get back, which is what we're going to do. Because what I need to do is to go there with enough coins, go straight to where that place is and hope I don't get attacked. So I've got to time it precisely. Alright, so that I can get past, do the upgrade. If I die, it doesn't matter. The fact that we've got the upgrade means we're okay, and we can upgrade all the others previously. So what we want to do is upgrade the walls on Island 4 so it can withstand attacks a lot better and they won't get decimated. And that's our key to get into the final one, which is even worse. It's a tall order, isn't it? But see, let's see, I don't have to keep... Normally, you do the things for the boat, and then you've got to add loads of, like, 2 coins at a time, over and over and over. But this time, all we've got to do is do the 2 coins at the end, and it's done. So this is ready to go straight away. That's how quick we can go back. What we have to do is ring the bell. Now, let me just see if we have any... Has the guy popped his head out yet?
Might want to watch a video on the end island.
Yeah, I kind of worked out myself on all the other. See, I haven't done the Deadlands all the way through, so this is the only one out of all the ones that there are. This is the only one that I haven't completed the game on. So I've managed to be able to complete it on all the others. So it's sometimes I'll make a mistake, and if I do, I get, you know, I'll pay for it dearly. But I usually can go through and sort it out. Conditions are slightly different on each one, and there's a little bit of luck involved. So I've kind of done it on my own. Once it gets to here, we can ring the bell, and then they'll all get on the boat. I was hoping we had some spare diamonds, but we haven't. So those diamonds we've lost. There's only those diamonds that are in that crate. So what they do is all going to get on the boat now. Hopefully we'll get a full boat. If we get a full boat and go there, I'd have to go straight to that upgrade, and then, you know, and then I'll probably die because they'll immediately attack me. Although we might get away with it, because I don't think I could build the boat fast enough with the limited resources that we have, because I just won't be able to do it in time, because it kind of resets when I go back. You might have a few of the things. You will have things there which will stay there, like the walls are there, but you just have to rebuild it. Right, put a coin to him. So I need a load of archers. We have a full squad here. So all I want to go in is collect as many coins as I can. I'll do a couple of farmers just to make sure we're covered for farmers, because some might come with us. Because if you put all your forces up, you will get farmers, builders, archers, and soldiers all on that boat. So we should go back with a full crew. So I just want to make sure this coin is absolutely as high as it can go. So we're kind of going to the next one with a full bag. So we can immediately go into action. Alright. Alright, what do we do now? Let's get to the boat. Hope the boat is full. Got a fairly full bag. Hopefully these will drop something. So boat is always like a little bit away from town. You can like expand it so that the boat is within the walls. Can't remember which side of the boat was now. This right, a little man's appeared now, so there could be some diamonds there, but I'm not going to pick them up. All we're going to do is, look, we got a full boat, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put it in, go back to Island 4, and we've got to get that stone upgrade and hope that's enough coins. That should be enough coins. We're going to die when we get there, okay? But that doesn't matter. We got to get the upgrade. Once we get that final upgrade, that gives us a great chance, because we can then retroactively get rid of every single one of the things. Now first of all I've got to do that, get some of those. Right, I won't spend any more. I want to try and, I think it was on the right hand side. If you think it's on the left, please let me know. I'm not going to pick up that. I've got to hope this guy can get to that thing and we can get back safely before the enemy arrive, because I haven't been able to build a wall yet. So we have to do this straight away. And as you can see, that's how many coins I need. It's a terrific lot. Alright. Okay, a builder, I do believe, has to go and build that. Oh no, it does it by itself. Right, so now I'm going to press this trigger so I can quickly get back. So we kind of turn into a bat. Right, and I'm going to come out just by pressing it again. I'm going to get these recruits back if I can, because we've got to build a wall as fast as possible. I'll get a few of those, but I don't want to overspend here. So all the people are still there. It's just that, you know, we got no way of... Now, is that a wall there? I think that's a wall. So we got to do that. We got to hope we got enough to do a wall each side. Then we're in with a chance. Right, which is the outer wall? All I'll do is find the outer wall. You don't know. Right, okay, I think that's the outer wall there. Alright. See, we only need to put 5 coins in. We don't need to do, you know, all those different levels. Right, so these guys are our economy. Alright. So I haven't got much here, but I'm hoping the economy is gonna, like, you know, kick in. Right, and then we're gonna do a load of these. Alright. Because we need some more archers. Although we got a nice bunch of archers with us, you know, the more the merrier, really.
Coins are low. Coins
are low, yes. And luckily it's not winter. It will turn to winter very fast. This is why this island is so difficult. You know, in fact, if I could get this boat going, I would. But because we got no lighthouse, this will take a long time to build. So that's very unlikely we're going to get off of here. Now, I'll try and get some of these. But I just want to leave myself a little bit, just in case. Oh God, I can't remember if the first night we get attacked. But if we can survive this and go to the highest upgradable wall, gives us a bit of a chance. Although we could do with these towers also highest they can go. So I can't really do much else. at the minute because I haven't got much money now. But as long as I've got a stone one each side, we're in with a chance of surviving this first night. We've got quite a few archers each side. This is for changing to one of the other powers. Alright, you can change to 2 different powers. I can't remember what the other. I think one of them's a whip, which is what you start off the game with, and the other one is this owl. Sorry, not owl, bat, sorry. So I think we're okay on the first night. But I'm not sure if we've got any farmers. So it's probably a good idea to do at least one farmer. There should be some here already. Because we cleared the land, we've got loads of chickens for them to kill. So that's why this economy thing of knocking down trees is very important. I can only knock this one down, I mustn't knock that down, otherwise the camp will cease to exist. I can't recruit any others because I ain't got enough money. We've almost picked up all the money that's in chests as well, so we won't really get any. But these guys, see, they're going to kill these chickens. One of the creatures does kill chickens, so you could get that particular one, and you can go along. I think it's like a bear type thing. He will kill chickens, so you can easily just kill your own chickens, because the guy kind of munches them. As soon as he goes past the chicken, he just munches it. So that's nice additional income. So each one has a different skill, and it's up to you to choose. One of them is like a flying one, who can recharge his energy really fast, because all he does is go like that and munch, and he's fully recharged again. So he's really fast at recharging, and he's very fast. So he's a bird. On one of the islands there's a bird, like a hawk or real big bird, and he's very fast. He eats exceedingly quickly, so therefore you can recharge very quick and run away. Yeah, this guy here, I can't remember what it is, but he has a special skill. So, which island are we on? So it's going to be very difficult on this one. We've got to be able to withstand 7 different portals, and as soon as we hit one, we'll get a massive revenge. So I have to build these walls up to absolute maximum to actually survive. This one takes a long time to eat, so I'll do a little bit longer. Till about, well, it's nearly 6:30 now, so I'll probably just go to 6:30. It's kind of a nice chill game. Gets me brain ticking a little bit, and and then brutally kicks me. Just do a couple more archers. Now, of course, I could invest a load of money into this. If I stopped by him and he's got money that I previously given, he would give me some back. But he's a bit tight-fisted at the minute. Probably because I didn't drop all that money off. But see, they're getting all chickens. So basically, we've got to build this wall up to maximum. It's looking a bit doubtful, isn't it? It's a little bit late now, but I'd love to just turn this thing on really high.
Hits you with steel-toed boots.
Kicks you with steel, yeah. So will we survive the first attack? We shouldn't get breeders, he said, hopefully. Thanks for coming in, Ghost, and Nanandro Gaming. Thanks for coming in. I know I got a bit bored. I don't know what to do really. Sometimes I get really bored. I'll suddenly announce a stream. I don't know why. Oh, it was either tidy up or do a stream. Stream won it. Well, that's basically the attack done. So we're going to upgrade. Only when you're sure, because after you've been here quite a few days, obviously when the first attack comes, there's all the other ones come, the big slow guys, because they're a bit behind, and the flyers, they're a little bit, sometimes a bit slower at getting to you. So just when you think everything's safe, there might be a lot still waiting behind that lot, which can kick you as well. So make sure the attack is over before you do the upgrade your walls. So I'm going to try and upgrade this one now to maximum. Then we can try taking out something and hope we can survive long enough.
Was just searching for a stream when I seen your stream online.
Oh, were you? Oh, right, okay. Right, so here's our farmers. Okay, so now we got farmers. Alright, still got to be careful what I do here, but I'm hoping that go out, do a bit of hunting. Grab a few of these chickens and see if we can just get a few of these. So I'll actually try and rehire them if I can, because it'd be a lot if I could rehire those, but because there isn't a farm here, we're going to be heavily restricted. Okay, so there's no farm anywhere close to us at the minute, so the quicker we can get a farm going, the better. And at the moment I can't see one that's very close. Sometimes you get a bad draw on this and you know the farms are a long way away, which means you've got to expand all the way out here. So this is where the farm is. So I'm going to build a farm, but unless you build a hut to go over them, they are susceptible to being destroyed. So I'm going to see if I can knock these down so that I can build a wall here. Don't worry about these buildings here, the ones with diamonds. If you destroy the trees either side of it, they won't be destroyed, but the camps, the kind of trader, you know, those will. Alright, so there's our farm. I haven't got enough coins, although I might just have it now. But if I can put a roof over that farm, then they can, as long as they get there before the attack and get to the farm, they'll be safely sheltered. It's a bit of a long walk to go, so I'll try and do a wall nearby, but I don't want to put a, you know, a rubbishy wall down yet. See, there goes the farmer, like he's on his way there, like, and the other one. So as long as he gets there by the time it's built, they can hide inside there and they're protected. In the previous games they weren't. Now I'm going to do that there, do like a little defensive unit there, just to like shoot at them, kind of wear them down a little bit. But you know, it's nice to have a wall to the other side of this really, but they should be protected in there. They in the earlier game, even though they had a shelter overhead, they still die. But now they kind of protect them. They're protected in there. They kind of pop inside. So they've made little changes, which is slowly, you know, just added a little bit of extra functionality to it. They used to do everything slow when they walked, so they never got back in time and always got destroyed. So they made little adjustments to it to kind of ease it a little bit, because it was brutally hard when this game first came out. And they've slowly made it a bit more accessible. And that's why, you know, people love 2 Crowns, because it's a lot more accessible than the previous 2. So the first one and the second one, yeah, can be quite brutal, especially halfway through the game. It can be really brutal, hard going. Well, I'm going to risk a couple more of these. I'll try and get those back bit by bit, because we're going to get a little bit of income now. It's unlikely we'll survive here, but if I can get this wall up to the maximum upgrade and that, we're in a chance of surviving here for a little bit. So I'm going to do a couple of archers. I'm hoping to get... See, if I could max this up, if I could max this out, this building, we have a greater means of chance here. But I'm very reluctant to take out a portal, because you get instant revenge if you do that. And if we're not strong enough, we won't withstand it. We can't really do much at the moment. Suppose I've survived really, but if we get a blood moon, that's when all hell will break loose. And we'll probably die. So
better find the leprechaun pot of gold.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, is this the 4th one? Hang on. It is the fourth one, isn't it? So we got that upgrade. If I can get that guy that kind of, what was the guy that kind of, yeah, the guy that rammed us on the previous island. If we could have bashed into that one, we would have had a huge amount of coins off of him. Probably enough to fill the whole bag up in one foul sweep. But you know, trouble is he can kill you. So you've got to like draw him towards your archers and let them kill him. Because if they hit your crown, then you'll lose it. Right, any more coins? So we're just trying to survive here now. Long enough. I'll try and pick up these coins if I can. And just do a couple at a time here. So we can keep this money still flowing. So I've got kind of a handle how to play it, but occasionally I do make the odd mistake. But basically, I want a load of these. If I got a huge amount of farmers, that gives a huge chance of success. That's why this income is so important. This is your key to success in this, is a strong economy with loads of money, you know, being thrown at you from all directions. You can do anything with it. So it's very important that we get this economy going. I want to upgrade this as fast as possible, because if we can get the knights on here, then we can really hit those, you know, hit those portals and do a lot of damage. If we can take a couple out, that will reduce their overall numbers. But it's really difficult on this one. We'll try the last one. My God, the last one, all you can do is hope to take out a couple at a time. See how quickly these guys are. In fact, to come to think of it, let me just see if the upgrades on the previous ones have got to be restarted. Yeah, you see that one there, the guy with the hammer. That is for the up. You know, he does stronger walls, so withstand it long. We've got to reactivate those. So when you die, you've got to reactivate them. We've reactivated that one, but the farming we could do with. You know, but so there is a bit backwards and forwards from the islands. It's best when you do die, whatever island you're on, say the third or fourth or whatever, it's always best to go back and from there get the upgrades. So move on from the first one to the second to the third and go back. It's not, well, you know, I'm jumping straight back because I'm trying to get a decent defense going here. So I'm going to forego a couple of those upgrades in the hope that we can hit back to kind of deplete their numbers. Yeah, I'm heading back now. So, but I'm trying to be very careful with my funds now, because you know we haven't got too many yet. We've just got, you know, a certain amount. So we don't want to.
You can do much with the timer.
No, I probably can't. So I'm going to be a bit careful. See, we've still got a fair lot of archers here. The more archers we have, the more, you know, more things they can kill. You know, like chickens and things. So there's a nice steady income coming from these. So that's why the archers are so important. Knock down the trees, create a load of chickens, and then that gives you an economy. At least that will see you through a lot of stuff before we get this farming going. It takes about 3 upgrades to get the farmer up. Right, they're going to be attacking soon. And every so many days, I don't know the precise days. I know when you first start off, you get a free day at the start. And I think that for the first 2 or 3 islands, you get a free day. So nothing happens on the first day. So you can safely build. But as you get to the next islands, there isn't. Or there's one, and then they hit you hard. So it's 2 or 3 times the amount. So I'm going to try and get a couple more. Just trying to be a little bit careful. Because, you know, the money ain't flowing too much yet. I try and do the boat when I can, but I just want to build up a big defence and get the outer walls like as max as I possibly can. You know, I would like to do these as max as I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on these. Because you can have a lot of farmers. Actually, is there a farm to our right? Let me have a look a minute. Because there's one not too far away here. I mean, it's probably more than likely. Usually on the later islands, they can be. Oh, they're not too far away there. So actually, there is one here. Now I can't knock down that camp. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that then, because I'm not sure if I've got enough to do that farm there. Well, every decision counts in this one. We'll do that. They kill enough chickens to top up that money.
Unless those farmers are crack archers also, you need better archers.
Yeah, we can't get any better archers than we, well, I tell a lie, you can get better archers. Yeah, I tell a lie, you can. When you got the oh, I'm one coin short here. I'll tell you what I'll do is if I, oh, did I just, oh no, I just clicked on that. I think you're not. I can't remember if you got to have at least one tree either side, or you got to have at least one tree. But if I have made a mistake here and that camp disappears, it's not the end of the world, because you can now rebuild that camp, but you'd have to pay for each person you get. So we might lose that camp now, but we won't lose these guys that are hanging around the camp. So I hope not. Can I do that? Can't quite do it. I just need one coin. Oh, he's got one, thank God. Because that means they'll be safe if I can do this in time. As long as they get there before, as long as they can build this before they attack. Come on, buddy. So when I start talking to them. Yeah, if you could build that quick, mate. You know, then the farmers will rush over to it. That's if there's surplus. They might all be still rushing to the other one. Well, actually, they'd be safe now if they do, but they might get caught on the way. Right, okay, then I'll run back. I thought we'd get totally destroyed, but things were hanging on in there somehow. But I still can't upgrade this fully yet, and I still can't upgrade these, because these, if we build this right up to the very top, they will be able to get rid of the flyers. Because they won't be able to rip them off the wall. So I'm trying to concentrate on farmers, and you know, we've got plenty of archers. See, so I haven't got too many on the first attack. That's good news, isn't it? Alright, so I'm not going to do any archers yet, because we're coping all right. It's only the, you know, the full, you know, kind of blood moon thing. That's the only one we got to worry about. If that blood moon comes, they're going to hit us, you know, with huge attack. So pretty soon this will be grown. If we had the upgrade, you know, we could have done that. You know, that would have done that quicker. I'm just going to go along here a minute and just see if there's anything I can do along here. See, I'd love to get this guy out. I'm not really sure what this guy does. It's been a long time since I've done this. I think this is another creature here. They're all slightly different. Right, okay. So I think we'll finish in a minute. No, where I've got my I can turn into a bat any time. Thanks to the power of Frankenstein. But yeah, he does something. I can't remember what it is. He can do some kind of upgrade or something. And what you got to do is when you spend all the coins on that, it breaks the cage and the cage falls down, and then over time it gradually decays, and then the man escapes and comes back to the town, and then he can do something. I just can't remember what it is because I've never done this once. Hard answer. Alright, okay, here we go. We're starting to get money now. The farming used to go really slow on the very first game, tremendously slow, and everybody walked so slow it was unreal. In fact, if you had a farm just here and the wall was just there, they still sometimes wouldn't get to the thing in time before the attack came, because they were so slow at walking. If they would amble, so they were on summer holiday. So they've addressed that now. Give it a bit more fighting time. Very tempted to upgrade this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and what I'll try and do is I won't do it now because it's a bit late in the day, but what I want to do is I want to expand to the right a little bit. But I'll need a lot of coins to get it all the way up to a high level. It would be nice to be able to do it right out here. Now that camp, you see what I mean about the camp? Because we took down one of the trees, you must have one either side, but we can rebuild that camp and make it into a little hut, which cannot be destroyed. Still got something to build it though. And then we're going to knock these down because we don't need these now. So we got an economy. Okay, there's a camp here, so we don't want to destroy this one. So as long as you leave one either side, we're safe. Alright. So I made a mistake and accidentally pressed the next one. So that clears a little bit of room so we can pick up chickens. That's it. If two of them do it, obviously it's a lot quicker. Oh. I wish I could help them. All right. Well, please don't kill much. All right, I'm going to drop some coins to save their lives. All right. I'm going to risk it because if you drop a coin, they're so greedy that they will whip the coins instead of their lives. But you know, because I had a few coins there, I was willing to drop them. Pardon the expression. I think that's a wall there, so you know that'd be a good place to build a wall, so you know we're all safely inside there. Now, if this guy can finish this off, I realise I've lost a builder now, so I'm just going to stand by here and hope he can. I haven't got that, you know, guy that can lay the wall up. All this horse do is, I have got like a little whip, which I think the whip, all it does is, I can't remember what it does, but there's a whip thing which. I can't remember what it does, chickens or something, but it does something. But I very quickly changed from the whip to something else. Right, come on, guy. I'm not even sure what he's building, to be honest. Gone already. Oh yeah. So what it does, builds a little hut, and then from this hut we can use 4 coins to hire a new worker who will walk home, and you know, and then you know, so, and it's permanent. It doesn't need trees behind it. So although it costs you every time, so because there are times when sometimes the only way to expand is by getting rid of a camp. So it's up to you whether you do that. But at least in this game you can build that and create a hut. But it just means you've got to pay every time. But if you've got loads of money, it's not really a problem. But again, we're not going to get rid. So if all else fails, we can just do that. But you know, we're going to get a nice bit of money from all this now, so it's looking a little bit more cozy on here. But the mistake I made in the past was I came to this island, I used to hit them hard right from the start and try and get a couple of portals, but they had a vicious attack on the first one, and I used to pay dearly for that because I didn't realise it hit me so hard so soon. And I paid dearly for that mistake, so I'm trying to be a bit more cautious now. Right, I'm going to do this one because I could do it nights. Eventually we'll get the best swordsman in the game. I definitely would like that. I'm going to do a builder because we lost one. Now if I change to the other one, which is the whip, I can't remember what the whip does, but it's not as good as this because this is like a quick escape route. See, this one's maximum now.
Building those camps on this island with the scarcity of coins.
Yeah. Well, we got economy going now because we got a farm each side. So actually, we've now got an economy. So we are, you know, we're doing pretty well now. First attempt is always the worst. When you first get to this island, you always get smashed. So all you can do is either try and take out a couple of portals, which isn't a bad idea because it's worth dying to get rid of a couple because that's less attacks. So I've sometimes done that. Paid the penalty, but in the long run it worked out to be pretty good. So it's always hard to know what to do on this. See, I've got lots of coins coming in now. We got farmers here who are protected by the hut. Okay, I normally used before they, you know, before they made that change. I used to make sure we had a wall to protect them, so that they were inside the wall of the town. Basically, I'm going to put the second one in as a buffer. Basically, I want to get this up to maximum. Now, once you've upgraded this, you can't upgrade it again until the following day. But we're going to try and build up some defences now. We should be able to still, you know, evade the attacks comfortably. It's only the blood moon we've got to worry about. Alright, so then I'm going to do this wall. Because when they come, they're going to hit us really hard on the blood moon. So I'm going to make sure that wall is the best it can possibly be. And then we'll... You know, what I could do, you know, is possible. I could go back and actually... you know, make sure the previous islands are in good shape, or maybe reenact those kind of powers. So I'm not going to pick that up because I haven't got any way of storing diamonds yet. So you know, I would pick it up if you've got the man who can store diamonds, then pick them up and then quickly deposit them. Right, see, this is our upgrade. I'm just going along here, see if there's another box. Right, okay, as long as you get away quickly, as soon as that thing activates, you're safe. But if you actually hang around there too long, then you're in trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go invisible, so he won't detect me now. At least I hope not. Because these are all the portals. I'm just going to see if there's a box of money up here. And I'm going to stop it now, so that, you know, it has time to recharge. So we'll see if there's anything up this end. Right, there isn't really, okay. So I'll just let that recharge and then we'll go back. Let's also see if there's any money up this end, which might be worth getting. So it's always a good idea, if you've got this bat one, and this is only on the Deadlands one, what I tend to do is run along. As soon as I come up to one of those things, is if you keep running and you're quick enough, it won't activate. But if it activates, then I'll turn into a bat form. Okay, so now I'm going to turn into a bat form, alright? Because he might go for me now. So this is a good escape one. That's why I like the bat. The other one, you know, there are some other upgrades which are, you know, possibly better. So what I'm going to do is come out of it now. I'm going to hire these two. And I would like to build a wall here, because we have a wall here and a possible turret here, although that camp's in the way, so I probably won't now. Let me pick up that coin. But this would be a good place to do a thing, because if you've got a wall and a place to put a, you know, kind of archer, that's the perfect defense. In fact, we could do it here, in fact, as well. It's a good place to do it, but you know, I need a lot of coins to get it up to the final upgrade, so I won't do that because I'll need too many coins. And also I need time to do it. At the moment it's so late in the day, it's not worth doing it. See, these are going to keep on giving me money. That is up to the maximum, but I could do with that being done, but it's too late in the day. I'll do another farmer, because you can't have too many farmers. I'm going to do this one up, so we've got a double buffer in case of the, you know, the horrible breeders come along. They quickly knock down walls. I'll upgrade this as fast as when I can, but I might do it now because I could do with being able to make soldiers. This needs a lot of coins, but as long as we don't lose all our people, if this gives us
time.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, I'll finish in a minute. See now, let's see if we can do soldiers. Okay, I'll just do. I should have done one each side really, but I think these will probably have some coins for me, yeah. And those farmers. Oh, the farmers are coming back. But at least they do come back in time. Before they never did. They used to just amble slowly and get, and I used to get fed up with it because they would like senselessly just, you know, they just go suicidal. So I always think, what's the point of not making them come back quick enough? It seemed a bit pointless to me. So what I'm going to do now is start building this boat. I'd love to knock down a portal now. Really would. But we'll instantly get a blood moon. That's right. See, now I could pick these up. Alright, because I can store them on this guy here. Because once you get the little man come up, that you can store the diamonds, then it's safe to pick those up. All we've got to do is give them a coin and he'll store it for you. Oh, sorry, actually, it'll be taken out. So actually, you just pop them in like that real quick, right? And when you want them back, you give him a coin. Occasionally, when you give him a coin, and most of the time you give a coin, you always get a diamond. But occasionally, you will say, "No, I want two." But as, you know, it's not every time. It's about 1 in every 5 you might ask for an extra coin. So it's not too bad. You mostly get it all back. Right, we've got a nice economy going. Everything's going well. It's gone a little bit too well. I'm a little bit worried because each day they're going to get stronger. So it would be a good idea, even though it's risky. I'm going to do this one because I do need. I wouldn't mind taking a couple of those things out because that just, you know, just be less attacks basically. So it gives us a bit of a greater chance. Very tempted, as long as there's one ain't too far away, I'm very tempted to attack it. I'm just going to see which is the closest. I've got a feeling it's the other one. Right, okay. I think what we'll do is I'll go back. I'll just go back now, see which side is which, try and remember it. I'll write it down on a piece of paper. So he also shoots chickens as well. So it's a good idea to sometimes have archers way out, you know, they can kind of, I don't think, they can only be killed by the things that fly. Okay, so against, you know, whoever, you know, the big guys, the breeders, any of the others, they will always stay on their little thing, they're protected. It's only the flyers that can grab them. So it's a good idea to have, you know, maybe a couple outside the walls and just like knock a few down before they get to you. Right, okay, so I'm going to build this one up because eventually I want to be able to resist flyers. Hold on, lads. It's actually getting a little bit, but I would like to attack one of the portals now. I've got a feeling the right hand one is a little bit closer. Oh, did I do that at night time? That's probably a bad idea, isn't it? So I'll finish in a minute. I just want to do this, survive the attack, and then see if I can. Well, no, I won't do that. I'll do that next time. So I'll get back to this at some point. Not sure when. Would like to do a vow at some point, but it's a bit unreliable on Twitch. They just kick a chicken, man. Yeah, they do get a bit frightened when they get attacked. So the builders might buzz off for a minute and come back. Yeah, I did that a little bit late in the day. Sorry about that. I think the energy must be running out. But I like getting back to this one every now and again. It's good. It's kind of half chill, half mental exercise. I don't know which I like more or less. So let's see how far away this is. Let's just see if this is the closer one. I'll go for this one. Trouble is, this one's quite a wide island. They get wider and wider every time. So see how far you got to go. Wow, this is a long way. See, this would be a good place to do a wall right here, but you know they never get there in time. So either way, it's a long way to go here. So this is why it's more difficult on the later ones, because you got to walk a long way. It's always a good idea to expand out towards where the enemy is. You just got to make sure you build it in time. Sweet child in time. But this one's always safe here. You can only get one per day on that. You can't get, you know, get as many as you want. You can only get one per day. So you could knock down a couple and then get 2 per day if you have 2 huts. Or tuts as I like to call them. So no trees here, but if there's no trees knocked down, then obviously they can't go searching for rabbits. There are certain places where you don't get many rabbits. Sorry, not rabbits, chickens. I think there are rabbits on some of the others. So eventually I would like to do this right up to the top. Right, okay, we're going fairly well. I dropped some resources on this, so I'm taking the money. But we got the knights, we got builders, so it's looking fairly good. But we're not making too much money now, probably because we got this bridge here. And on the bridges you can't have chickens, only where the grass is, obviously. Oh, look at this lot. So it might have to be the left hand side. I just want to see where it is and then write it down on my pad, which is the closest one to attack. And then see if all hell breaks loose and we die. But I won't do it today. I would like to release this guy from his cage, really. Just can't remember what he does. Well, it's a long walk, isn't it? I'm really tempted to see what. I can't remember what he does. I've only ever done that one once. But he's only on the Deadland one, that guy.
Save first, then release prisoner.
Oh yeah, actually that's a good idea. One good thing about this game is you can finally save it. I mean, it still saves every day, but although again, you can save on the wrong at the wrong time here. You could save just before the attack, and then you just reload and you keep getting the attack. So you could do that. Just find a suitable place to stop now. I'll tell you what. I'll probably stop here. I think that'll do. Right, we got you know, fairly, you know. I'm gonna do this as a final gesture because this will be the final castle upgrade, and this will give us the weapon of destruction. Because this one, when you get this right to the very end on the 4th island, okay.
Take care and be safe all.
Okay, you get access to the huge bomb, and with the huge bomb you can enter the Greed's home and annihilate them, and then release the huge bomb, and then you got to get out of there before the bomb blows up, and that will totally destroy the cavern. Okay, so we could go back to the very beginning here and destroy that cave there, and that means on that island you will never be attacked ever again. Okay, and then we can go to the next one and do the same thing, and then the next one. Alright, therefore all you need to do really is if you die, you just go back to island 1, go straight to island 4 and you have the means to destroy them, destroy the cave. But it's a good idea to take out the others first. So and plus it does additional upgrades like the swords, the huge swordmen who are even stronger than these guys here, because these are the kind of you know, these are kind of, I don't know what they're called, fighters. I think these are like soldiers, and the other ones are like knights. And those knights are, you know, they can do some damage. They're still susceptible to the big guys. What's it going to build? I just want to see what it's going to build a minute, and then I think that'll do. I'll do my tea. Taking a long time to build it, isn't he? I'd love to drop some money on that guy. See, all the flags are... See, look at that. It costs a lot of money to get a bomb, but with that bomb, we can go to that cave, blow it up. Each one is slightly stronger than the previous one. So probably the first 3 islands, you better easily take out the cave if you have the bomb. Okay, and you've got, you know, at least 3 or 4 soldier lots going out with archers. If you only go with like 2, a little bit more risky. But yeah, they're building some stuff here. I just want to see what it is. I'm a bit nosy. Got any more coins? See, look, because there's no rabbits here, you know, they're having to go a lot further afield to get rabbits. Pick up all this. Oh, okay, go back. So we've got half a cart full. Just want to see what it is. I'm hoping it's the forge. Because if it's the forge, we only got 1 builder. We have got 1 builder. I'm going to do 3 builders. That's better. I wonder why it's taking so long. Not sure what it's going to be. Could be a spearman. Uh-oh. That is the sound of the cave opening. Oh, look at this. We've got a roof, so they can't be plucked off by the plucky guys. Oh, so they're just building towers. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Thanks, buddy. Oh dear, that's kind of, I'm a little bit worried now. I'd love to build that, but here it comes. I'm going to save here. Maybe I'll save this for next time. I'll tell you what, I'm going to save this for next time because you know, this could go on for a while, this fight, and I don't want to, you know, have to go through all this fight running away, you know, take another half an hour. So I think we'll quit it there because we're about to be under attack from all 7 portals. So if I escape this and possibly survive, and I have enough people, I'm going to attack a portal to try and reduce their numbers. But I wouldn't be doing that now. I'll do that when I do another stream. I'm not sure when I'll do another stream of this. I'll kind of fit it in when I can, you know, especially if I get bored. So I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of this crazy game called Kingdom 2 Crowns. A nice little pixel art one, which I quite like. Oh yeah, save first, then release prisoner. Yeah, good idea, Ghost. You just want for a stream and I saw a stream online. Head back, don't know. Time to stick your head between your legs and kiss it goodbye. Yeah. Okay, Ghost, thanks for coming in. It's always nice when you pop in because you always tell me certain things I should take a notice of. So thanks for coming in. It always does help a little bit. Time to stick your head between your legs, and I didn't do the last one for some reason. Let me just do that one. Get that like button on the way out. Okay, right. So, oh, thanks, Ghost57. Thanks, Ghost57, for coming in. It's very kind. It was always nice when you come in, even when it's not Skyrim. I've got a birthday coming up. You never know, I might get a new game. Unlikely. Right, Rod Risen. Thanks very much, Rod Risen, for coming in as well. It's always nice to have you come along. Thank you to Andro Game. It's nice to see you again. It's been a little while, so we see you every now and again. But yeah, don't worry about whether you can make the stream. You know, I'm not very good anyway. I'll see you all next time. I'll see you on Saturday with our assassin. So at least got a little bit of chance of things not going wrong. I have got it on legendary at the moment. That's because I was just looking at the you know, I was doing Skyrim Elden Ring style. I was just having a look at that one.
Not on your birthday.
But not on my birthday. No. On that one where we did Elden, you know, like Elden Skyrim or I'll say Elden Skyrim or something. All right. We left it where we were doing the spider bit and we fell down the hole, didn't we? Remember? And so what I did is I've got back to that particular point. I went a little bit past it and went down and got the drawers and got Marvel's, you know, thing from Marvel. But then I realised, oh, I'd gone too far, so I've come back to where that happened, so I can continue. So I might do the Elden one and put it on legendary. So at the moment the game is set on legendary. So I don't know if you could possibly remind me when I do the stream on Saturday to remind me to go back to normal level, not legendary. Because otherwise I'll have to go through that whole thing that I did with Necro again. Alright, so thanks for coming in, you three people. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed that. A little look at Kingdom 2 Crowns. But by the way, if you're wondering, there's more than one you can do. So if you go on here, there's different. You know, if you buy the basic game of this,
you just have to think a bit more.
Yeah, I'll have to think a bit more. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is see if I can push that legendary one a little bit further, so I can just survive a lot better to the point where I might be able to continue with a legendary. So I don't mind doing that at some point. I don't know when. But you know, when you get to Kingdom 2 Crowns, you get Shogun. You get what's it? Shogun. You get the normal game, Shogun, and you get one other. So you get 3 games in one. So 3 different ways of playing. And each one they're slightly different, although it's basically the same. There's different things that can happen in it, different upgrades and stuff. So it's slightly different each time. Plus they got 2 DLCs, which adds you know, a couple more like in Deadlands. Plus there is Challenge Island. So these Challenge Islands. These are additional challenges, so each one does a certain thing.
And for any character, buff up as much as possible for your character type.
Yeah. What I'm going to try and do is buff up Necra if I can. I haven't got anything, any spare armor that I can improve for Necra. Unfortunately, I haven't got anything I can actually. So I haven't actually got a set of clothes that I can enchant to make, you know, to be better than what she has. So I can't do anything on that. So I need better, some more gloves. I just need like normal clothes so I can do smithing and upgrades better. So I'm going to try and do that. These challenges are different scenarios of the same game. So it's like, it might be, I don't know, load of skeletons, or this might be more greed, and this might be, oh, you start off with like a wolf creature or something. This one I'm not sure what it does. Either. I'm not really sure what that does. This one looks like it's something to do with time.
Radiant Raiment is a good place for robe type.
Oh yeah, I just have to go there. And I thought that's stuck there. And then the last one, I don't know what it is, but I presume you do one of the other ones and that unlocks that. So that could be an all building one. So there's lots of little games within this. Plus you can do multiplayer. If you want to do co-op, you can go into multiplayer and allow co-op and just have 2 of you doing it. So you both one of you's a king or queen and the other one's a king or queen. So if one of you loses your crown, the other one is still alive. Okay, so because there's at least one other still alive, that means the other one has a chance to re-buy back their crown.
Not with a yellow caution sign.
No. So the co-op one is good because one can look at one side of the wall, one can take care of the other side of the wall. I think you might, you know, get more attacks. I don't know, but it's not too much more difficult with having 2 people. It just shares the load a bit better and makes it a little bit easier because each one can help the other. And you know, you could be building one wall and they can be building the other wall, so you can do 2 things at once. So the multiplayer co-op thing is really good. It's got multiplayer and co-op, so I don't think you can have like multiplayer. It just means co-op can be done, both of you playing on the same thing, you know, both of you using the same computer kind of thing. Alright, whereas the multiplayer is, you know, people online. So you've got 2 options, but it's still co-op. It's still just 2 people. Can't do like 4. At least I don't think so. Well, the options are obviously the options. These are things like you know, English, you know. You can have tutorials on or off, which means you don't get that beginning bit. These are the zoom in buttons, so if you do this you can actually zoom in so it's nice and close like that. And this one is, you know, and you can zoom back out and you can get further away if you want, but I won't do that. Okay, I'll leave it there because it's about to be attacked. So it saved the last thing that I just saved. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for coming in. I'll see you all next time, and I'll see you Saturday at 3:30. Don't forget on Sunday, so after that Saturday one, on Sunday, at least I think it is, I think it's the 30th of March, the clocks go forward in Great Britain, so it'd be 4:30. So I think you've already jumped forward, haven't you, Ghost? So it's already late, but I'm going to catch up, so then we'll be synchronising on our, well, not synchronised, but because it'll still be that 6 hours delay. But you know, we should have caught up. One won't be 1 hour ahead of the other. So I think that's happening next weekend. All right. So thank you, everybody. I'll see you all next time. And guess what? I'll see you later. All right. Thanks, Ghost, for your help. All right. Bye for now. Bye. Oops, I pressed the wrong button there. I pressed downloads. Idiot.